Thank you so much, guys, for returning to this brand new video. I'm gonna show you a clip of JD Vance. He just admitted live on camera that his own administration got something wrong. So it's very important video. It's very important clip. I request you to watch the video till the end. I'll give a review in the end of the video. First of all, take a look at this clip, guys. What JD Vance just said.
But if people want to say we mishandled the Epstein release, guilty.
Yeah, you did. Wait, you did.
We did mishandle, especially the communications of it.
What do you think should have been done?
I think that we should have just dropped everything at the very beginning. And like, obviously it takes a little time to review the stuff, to find the stuff, to redact things where you have victims and so forth. But we should have just done it as quickly as possible.
But some of the stuff that was redacted, some of the names that were redacted weren't victims.
So yeah, I've looked into this, and my understanding of this, having looked at a lot of this, but not all of it, is that it is sometimes hard to draw a distinction between victim and co-conspirator. And like, let me highlight this in a very sort of obvious way. Ro Khanna, who's been one of the loudest voices on the Epstein file. Well, he became very loud on the Epstein files the minute Donald Trump became president, didn't seem to care about it during the Biden administration. He actually brought one of the Epstein victims, I think, to the State of the Union last year, or maybe it was the year before last. Well, like, that victim, and I'm not saying she wasn't a victim. I don't know anything about her particular case. She was also listed as a co-conspirator in some of these documents, right? So there's an idea that some of the people who were engaged in the sex trafficking were also, facilitating it as well.
So they were incentivized to get more girls.
Yeah, but yes, that's right. But the idea is that it's hard to sort of, it's sometimes a little bit of a gray area between, some of the people who were alleged victims were also alleged co-conspirators. And so what DOJ tried to do was kind of make that judgment as best they could.
Yeah, it's an interesting moment. Give him a credit, give JD Vance a credit for one thing. He says it plainly. We actually mishandled it. Guilty. That's a real admission, and that takes something. But listen closely, what comes right after the explanation gets complicated fast about redactions, about gray areas, about who counts as a victim versus who doesn't. So what did we just watch so far? Basically, JD Vance is on a Joe Rogan podcast, and he actually admits that his administration mishandled the release of Epstein files. And I have seen a video where Todd Blanche and Pam Bondi, they were also admitting it, that we have just mishandled the release of Epstein files. So, but right after the admission of JD Vance, the explanation gets complicated. That was a very important part. Talking about redactions and gray areas around victims. It's an interesting moment, and admitting fault, but then making that details harder to follow. So, how do you see JD Vance's explanation to the Epstein files? What do you want to say? What is your opinion? What are your random thoughts? Let me know in the comment section, guys. And what one sentence do you want to say about JD Vance? Write in the comment section, guys. I will read your comments. I gain a lot of knowledge from your comments. I'm a student of US politics, and you're the teacher. You have to teach me the correct politics or USA. I'll bring more important videos for you. Before going, I have a request. Please click on the red subscribe button. If you want to support my channel, click on the red subscribe button. It's very important.